Ciac, the Center for Immigration, Asylum and International Cooperation, was formally established in 2001, but its activities date back to the early 90s during the Balkan Wars, when some Italian citizens, volunteers, started to bring direct aid and solidarity to the people afflicted by the conflict. And later on, they also helped the refugees who were able to escape and to reach Italy. This experience gave the opportunity to establish the institutional system known as SPRAR, the System for Protection and Reception of Asylum Seekers and Refugees. Ciac now works in around 30 municipalities in the province of Parma, thanks to the activities of around 30 social workers of different disciplines and backgrounds. The first level of assistance Ciac provides is funded in immigration desks in every small municipality of the province, around 30, where migrants, but also Italians, can find aid, assistance, orientation to the public services, and we deal with all different needs of asylum seekers, refugees, migrants who are already established in Italy for a long time, and different categories of migrant population. Besides that, we are among the first ones in Italy to have established protection systems for asylum seekers and refugees. Currently, around 250 refugees live in small apartments, either in the institutional systems or assisted through private projects. For all of them, it is important to have direct contact with the local population from the very beginning of their experience in Italy. So they live in apartments, they interact with their neighbors, they go by bus and reach all different services of the territory. Besides this strong involvement in protection and assistance for refugees, Ciac also takes care of the ones who have been excluded by the discriminatory laws in Italy. 2019, Ciac opened the Wonderful World House, which is a community-based initiative where tens of volunteers are involved in assisting and also getting together refugees who have been excluded by institutional assistance because of the discriminatory laws passed in 2019. For us, it is very important that even people who live in marginal conditions can have the opportunity not only to receive professional aid by Ciac, but also to get in touch with Italian volunteers who help them establishing positive relations with the territory.
Buongiorno a tutti, come stai? Tutti qua bene?
Buongiorno a tutti.
For Ciac, the intercultural relations between Italians and refugees, migrants, have always been of fundamental importance. These relations often don't happen spontaneously, but we need to foster them through direct projects which are promoted by Ciac. For example, in 2015, we started with a innovative practice which is called Refugees in the Family. It is an experience of hospitality where Italian families open their doors to refugees for a period of 6 months, more or less, and living together, they have the opportunity to know each other better, but also to help refugees to enlarge their networks in Italy. After this experimental practice, we started also a co-housing project called Tandem, where Italian youngsters and refugees live together and share the common needs and the common problems of young people in Italy, both in terms of housing, of working, and in building new intercultural relations and networks. Not everyone can experience a co-housing relation, either in the family or in tandem apartments, but the Italians who are interested in promoting intercultural relations can also join a different mentorship program where we combine, we match Italians and refugees and help them to know each other, to become friends. And this has very positive effects, not only on refugees, but also on Italians, because the Italian citizens in this way have the opportunity to give a different view to the territory they live in, and also to know better the experience of refugees, of their countries of origins, and also to change the narrative which media often describe as regards immigration issues. The pandemics and the sanitary emergency has challenged Ciac in several different ways. We changed our way of operating, but at the same time we kept the same approach, which puts at the center the rights of all individuals and tries to inform and to help migrants either in normal conditions or during an emergency. We tried to reach not only migrant population as a whole, so the general public, but also our refugees, the ones who are living in reception facilities, trying to change our way of operating the relation, the aid relation, which is at the center of social work. Proximity, which is a key word in our everyday activity, changed and was not anymore brought by a direct physical contact, but by digital contacts via web, via phone, or via web chat. This gave us the opportunity also to acknowledge how much refugees were responsible and were acting a very good behavior during such a problematic period of time. This experience gives us the opportunity to rethink our work, not only in a period of emergency, but in everyday life. And we are sure that the pandemics gave us some new hints on how to improve our relation with refugees also in normal conditions.